Some 23 trains were equivalent to 3 flights.
Whoa.
Like the carbon emitted by taking 23 trains was the same as the carbon. And 3 flights and some hundreds of cabs.
I'm just trying to understand how you still manage to do a carbon neutral tour. If it's the three of you traveling.
That tour was not with the band. It was a solo tour. So it was me, Lucy, my manager, and a filmmaker, Ankur. It was still 3 of us, but we managed to do it. Yeah.
How?
So how is, firstly, there are detailed calculations on my website of like how much of carbon was emitted by us taking transport. We chose not to take flights, so we took trains. Some 23 trains were equivalent to 3 flights.
Whoa.
Like the carbon emitted by taking 23 trains was the same as the carbon. And 3 flights and some hundreds of cabs. They were all like one ton of carbon. So we reduced it, and we traveled with our own food and stuff, throughout, so that we weren't buying anything. We had tiffins. We were not doing any plastic, no plastic water bottles, all this shit. We decided to stay with people who were hosting us, so no hotels. And that was amazing because...
Good decision.
Dude, we even stayed with Shashwat's family. Oh my God, who fed us? They fed us morning, day, night, and they fed us so much and so well. It was like, it was heaven.
Yeah. All throughout
there were aunties, who wanted to feed us, and they were like, "Wow, you've come to play music," So it was great. It was great fun.
That's how my first tour also happened. Like as comics, so we do this a lot. We'll be staying at comics houses only for the most part.
Nice.
One cool thing that ended up happening through all the touring is like people would keep coming to shows. So लोग फिर डब्बा लेके आते थे show पे. It's damn fun. You should try it once. Like once Coco and all is little sorted, na. You should do a pot party after this thing.
Very nice.
It's very damn fun. हाँ dude, मजा आता है dude. Veg, non-veg, सब लोग अपना लेके आते हैं. It's too much fun. You can buy everyone ice cream.
Cool. Yeah, sounds really good.
So I mean, the tour was predominantly within India only, right? Like
just India.
And what cities did you hit? What cities did you like? What are cities that you would?
So the plan was for it to be longer, but we had to lockdown हो गया, तो हमें postpone करना पड़ा. But we did go to tier 2 cities also, like Baroda, Indore was super nice.
Yeah.
Indore was so nice. Jaipur was lovely.
Mm-hmm. कोई जगह टट्टी लगा क्या? सच बोलो ना. ऐसा चलता है?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं.
एक भी जगह टट्टी नहीं लगा. क्या बात कर रहे हैं? एक भी जगह टट्टी नहीं. There was no moment where you went, yeah, what the fuck is this?
I used to say tatti a lot.
Yeah.
And everybody used to get so scandalized. But it's really nice to hear somebody else say tatti.
Tatti and haggu are great, dude. They're the best.
And what?
Haggu.
हग्गू का क्या मतलब है?
हग रहा है ना कोई, तो हग देता है कोई कभी-कभी. तो जब कोई हगता है तो कैसे हगता है? हग्गू बातें करके हगता है कोई.
Right. नहीं, मुझे ऐसा कुछ नहीं लगा.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
You know what fascinates me now?
We also were playing outdoors, That was such great fun. And like, I don't know, I will send you some photos, but it was literally like one of the stages. कहाँ पे था ये? I think it was Baroda only. जहाँ पे the stage was between 2 trees. There was a stage, right? It was a farm, so we just chose 2 really pretty mango trees, and I was standing in the middle of the mango trees, and everybody was sitting. Or like Delhi mein, there was another farm, so we had all these beautiful trees. I think they were eucalyptuses, but they were really, really lovely trees, and I was standing again, like just in front of the. It was so nice, In Delhi, it was crazy. I have this song, okay, that I wrote for the birds. And I started singing it, and then the peacocks started singing with me.
Oh.
And this happens so many times. And I tell my friends, they're like, Abhi chal. But the thing is, now I have proof. Now I have put it from different concerts, where some creatures have started singing.
That's amazing.
It's crazy. It's psycho material.
It's like when Eddie Vedder did the cover of Blackbird, and he starts making bird sounds, and then the audience starts making bird sounds, and then birds start making bird sounds as well.
Oh man. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I find this very interesting, like the use of space and how nice it is with music, because it's so much more malleable than comedy. Because with comedy, ideally, textbook, what you need is a room which is a black box which has nothing going on except for a stage.
भाई आप कहीं भी कर सकते हो तो
वही तो है, मतलब 2015 में बैंगलोर गया था, कबन पार्क में फला फैजल करके कॉमेडियन है, वो बनाता था पार्क में ओपन माइक, वैसा वो फ्री जोक्स का साइन लेके खड़ा रहने का और बोलने का जोक्स.
Wow.
Doesn't work as well.
Doesn't work, okay.
Yeah, because the problem is like with music, there's no cognition. It feels like you're feeling it. You're going by the feels. You want to listen to the lyrics, that's a separate cognition you can do optionally. With comedy, you have to pay attention to everything.
Yeah, sure.
Like I only have my words and my face to make you, or in my body language to kind of convey a story which often has more than one layer of narrative going on.
Yeah, तो ये नहीं हो सकता कि वहाँ चिड़िया भी गा रही है और आप भी कर रहे हो और
क्योंकि चिड़िया सुना ना तो गया जोक. और मैं फास्ट बोलता हूँ तो.
I feel you, yeah.
Is it something? I mean, as somebody who's now experiencing this touring wala habit, like with Shashwat when he went on that first big tour, उसका गांड फट गया. He could not. I remember he was so dead, and I feel like because I've been touring for a while now, and as a comic, it's easier on a lot of levels because sound check is 15 minutes for starters,
right?
And there's only one mic to mix. And there's only one person traveling for the most part, and you're not really reliant on anybody else. But how has touring been as an experience in that regard?
Man, it broke me also. I think this is why this was a response to my previous tour, because previous tour was awful. It was just 5 cities, but it was 5 days, 5 cities, man. और हम मतलब वही सीन था कि
you thought you will travel and all, no? Like you thought you will have time.
Fuck traveling. It was like you play रात में, फिर you hang with your friends because वही रात है, फिर तुम सो मत, सुबह क्योंकि 5 बजे तुमने फ्लाइट पकड़नी, फिर तुम गए और अगले दिन वही स्टोरी, फिर साउंड चेक किया, पहुंचते ही सीधा तुम वेन्यू पे पहुंच.
I love it though. That is my favorite thing.
Oh my gosh.
20-25 days on the road, to the point where you are like, I'll take this con call, because you will be at the airport at that point, and you're so used to like just mechanics, like I know how to put things in the tray, in the X-ray, and this boom, and it's like it's shooting through lines because you know which airport mein kaun sa line fast jata hai because you've come to this city 6 times. It's great, dude. I love it. It's I miss it so much.
Not for me.